So Razeen is ready. Then who else? Who else is ready? Manu, Shreya, and some of you already presented it in the last class, right? Okay. So let's start with did I call now? Razeen. Yes. Yes, Richard already did it.
Ma'am, can I start?
Yes, yes. Razeen, you can start.
Okay, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. I'm Razeen. I'm from 6A. I have some information with me, so I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to share some pros and cons of online learning. That means advantages and disadvantages of online learning. What is an online education? Online education is a form of education that takes place over the internet. Online learning is a great alternative to traditional classes. It is also called e-learning. Students attend online lectures with the help of a computer on a smartphone. Although online education has become popular nowadays, it is having some advantages as well as disadvantages. Advantages of online learning. Online learning may also be ideal for students who communicate particularly well with online medias, which can include email, message board, chat room, video chat, social media. Disadvantages of online learning. Other key challenge of online classes is the internet connectivity. Without consistent internet connectivity for students or teachers, which can be a lack of dialogue in learning for the child. Conclusion. Online education has proved to be a boom during the lockdown phase, but it has some limitation. It should not be replaced the traditional view of the education, as it cannot fully replace the human relationship that develop in a group. Thank you.
Okay.
Advantages.
Did you hear that?
Advantages. Advantages.
How is that word? Yes. Advantages. Advantages. Exactly. Disadvantages. So disadvantages. Advantages. Okay. So there, like the second syllable is being stressed.
Okay, ma'am.
Disadvantages.
Can you play that
Disadvantages.
Once again.
Disadvantages.
Disadvantages. So here, Razeen, like I would like to point out some honest feedback. In your presentation, you were focusing on the points. The accent part was a bit neglected at some part or the other. Okay, and one more thing I would like to say that you are too fast. Do you agree with me, others? Yes. See, the speed with which you deliver a speech plays a very important role in your accent. The slower you go, the more perfect will be your accent. Because we are in the beginning of this. We are the learners. We have acquired or we have learned a new accent. So in order to put that into practice or apply that consistently in our speaking or in our reading, it takes some time. It's a practical fact. It's a very like simple fact that it might take a few months at least once you start get used to that accent. So till that, I would suggest please slow down. You will be able to focus on the pronunciation, see advantages, because these are the two words that came many times in your speech. But you were not focusing on that. It was pronounced in a very different way. But there are words like the words ending with T-I-O-N, where you put the stress on the penultimate syllable, you started with the plosive sound, all those were perfect. But when do you really understand the accent? When each and every word is pronounced perfectly. Each and every word. So what happens is when you focus on some word, when you successfully pronounce some words with the right accent and ignore some words, overall result will not be effective. Okay, so for the overall result, for a perfect result, you have to slow down. That is the basic and the most important tip that you have to follow. Just slow down. And then when you slow down, you'll be able to focus on each and every word. Then it will be a perfect accent. Okay?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, you told to finish in 1 minute, right?
So you should have, Razeen, then you should have collected less information. It's not about the quantity of information. Just one or two. I told you like 7 to 8 sentences. We are not looking into the content. We are not looking into the content. We are looking into the quality of the speech. How you are able to. Because here in this class, we focus on the accent. You're not focusing on the points. What are the different points you brought? Whether you said all the points about the advantages and the disadvantages of online learning. No. Actually, I was not listening to what you were saying about this topic. I was just focusing on how you are saying it. Okay, so next time when you get see, the same thing has to be taken care everywhere. The slow pace of your speaking, whether you are reading or whether you are speaking. If you go at a slow pace, you will be able to pronounce each word perfectly, and you will sound more confident, and the listener will be able to understand you better. Okay, that's it. Anyway, good effort. Congratulations. Yes, Rosine, tell me.
Ma'am, can I repeat it once again?
Yes, not today. Let me see, because some of your friends have already prepared the speech. Let them do it again. And after that, I'll permit you to do it again. Okay, yes, Manu? Huh.
Okay, ma'am. Good afternoon, friends. Today, I'm gonna speak about the pros and cons of online classes. Let's start with the cons. The very first con I would like to point out is interaction. It's very hard to interact with your teachers, and for teachers, it's so hard to interact with the students. The second one is the attention. It's very hard to be attentive for students in the online classes, and for teachers, it's hard to grab the attention of the students. And the third thing is that it depends on many things, such as the weather, the connectivity, and so on. The pros are, first, nowadays it's safer to attend the online classes rather than the offline classes. Second thing, it's more easier for the students and more interesting because they can work at the comfort of their home. And then the last one is, it's of course to learn something from the online classes rather than learning nothing. With those words, I would like to end my speech. Thank you.
Perfect. Well done, very well done, Manu. See, this is the magic of your speed. When you reduce the speed, it works. Okay, so well done, keep it up. So Rizin, I hope you understood. We can learn a lot of things from others. So whatever we are discussing, don't take it personally. You just take each and every feedback in a very positive way and try to improve yours. Very good, Manu, keep it up. Now, who's going to speak next? Is there anyone? Yes, Angelina Martin. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Angelina Martin, and I'm going to speak about a short speech based on the topic Omicron. Omicron is the latest variant of the coronavirus. It was discovered by Siguril Moyo, a Botswana scientist, on 26 November 2021. The five most common symptoms of the Omicron COVID variant are cough, fatigue, congestion, runny nose, and generalized body ache, according to US CDC analysis. Thank you.
Okay, good. Good attempt, Angelina. But I would like to point out one thing, like WAS. Huh? It sounded like was. Maybe you did not round your lips for that, was. So another one was CONGESTION. How do you pronounce that? Congestion. Congestion. I think Angelina pronounced it as congestion, right? Yes. So just otherwise, like the pace was perfect. It was a very comfortable pace of reading, and the accent was also taken care of. Very well done, Angelina. Congrats, and keep it up. So it's congestion. Okay. Yes, Shreya.
Yes, ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Shreya Suraj, and today I'm going to speak about music in general. Music is the art of arranging sounds in time through the elements of melody, harmony, rhythm, and timbre. It is one of the universal cultural aspects of all human societies. General definitions of music include common elements such as pitch, which governs melody and harmony, rhythm, and its associated concepts tempo, meter, and articulation, dynamics, loudness and softness, and the sonic qualities of timbre and texture, which are sometimes termed the color of a musical sound. Different styles or types of music may emphasize, de-emphasize, or omit some of these elements. Music is performed with a vast range of instruments and vocal techniques ranging from singing to rapping. There are solely instrumental pieces, solely vocal pieces, such as songs without instrumental accompaniment, and pieces that combine singing and instruments. Thank you.
Yes. Wonderful. Shreya, you did very well.
Thank you.
See, we can see that when you people are like reducing the pace of your reading, then it works. Okay, so same thing can be followed by all of you. Now, is there anyone else who has prepared and ready to do it now? Pavitra already performed, I guess, right? Pavitra, you already did in the last class. Is there anyone else? Ayman, yes, sorry, Ayman. Ayman.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Ayman here to talk about how Corona changed the world. On 11 March 2020, WHO carried out a virtual press conference on and confirmed our fears. COVID-19 was declared a pandemic, and the world braced itself for the impact. Lockdowns were imposed, economies brought to a grinding halt, and travel was shut down. Within a few weeks, COVID propagated like a chain. Billions were infected and millions dead. Many of us had tough days battling fever, cough, weakness, and breathlessness. Many people lost their invaluable loved ones. Many lost their jobs and all their savings. Many were left homeless. For better or worse, COVID-19 has changed us permanently. The must-have fashion item of 2020 is a piece of cloth to put around your face, and a must-have pocket item is a sanitizer. COVID also brought a drastic change in mental health of people. Anxiety, depression, and suicidal thoughts skyrocketed during COVID-19. This was coupled with an increase in alcohol consumption and increased drug abuse. There are always two sides of a coin. When humans suffered and the economy shut down, nature flourished, deforestation rates decreased, air pollution diminished, and water quality is improving. Business, governments, and policymakers need to use COVID-19 as an opportunity to double down on sustainability commitments and investments. We also need to lay down the groundwork to rewire the economy and make it more sustainable going. This is Simon signing off.
Perfect.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well done, Ayman. So, see, don't you think that it's so beautiful to hear this accent even when you listen to others, right? It creates a big difference. It's like it's not the way how we have been reading all these years, right from the smaller classes. So this is a new learning, and try to apply this everywhere, not only in the accent training class. Just try to, the next time when your literature ma'am, like literature teacher asks you to read some part from the lesson, just apply this. See, right now you're focusing on the word. You're putting a very an effort, right? A very conscious effort in making sure that you pronounce each word correctly. Practice and practice till a point where you are able to read very comfortably. It will come out naturally. Then you need not focus very carefully on each word. It will come out. It will come out very comfortably, and then you will be able to increase the pace of reading. And like it will be reflecting in the way you speak too. Okay, so initially, as I said, when we talk about the plosives, you put like a bit of exaggeration. But with practice, you will be able to pronounce the words in a comfortable way. Okay, so please do make sure that, yes, Pavitra?
Yes, ma'am, I was having some network issue. So you asked me something. I didn't hear.
No, Pavitra, maybe I thought I saw some reaction on the screen. I thought you haven't presented your speech.
Not raising hand.
What, ma'am?
Okay. I did not see that. I thought you are ready with your speech. Then I remembered that you have already presented in the last class. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, I have already presented.
Yes. Okay, so that's it now. Yes, so wasn't that useful?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, but the word Tuesday was not.
Yes, I'll tell you. That was not clear, right? You might be remembering one of the videos that I showed you in the month of July, I guess. It was about the conservative RP and the contemporary RP. Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
Upper RP and the modern RP.
Channel.
Yes. It was by Tom of Eat, Dream and Sleep English. Yes. In that, there are two types of received pronunciation. One is the upper RP that is used by the Queen of London. Okay. And you might be remembering the word used by the Queen was gratitude. You remember that? Yes. It was pronounced as gratitude. Whereas according to the modern RP, we bring that ch sound there, gratitude. So what we follow is the contemporary RP or the modern RP. So instead of using the words like YouTube, we can pronounce it like this, YouTube. It's YouTube. Yes, YouTube. It
That's
depends.
strange.
Yes, YouTube, because you are bringing a
German
ch sound. Exactly. It's a ch sound. So he said choo choo.
RP is called Queen English.
Yes, upper RP is called Queen's English.
Gratitude.
Tuesday. So instead of using Tuesday, this is the phonetic symbol for the sound ch. Okay. And like Tuesday can be pronounced in the modern RP as Tuesday instead of Tuesday.
Ma'am, one more
Instead
doubt.
of using then.
Ma'am, one more doubt, ma'am. Do we have to pronounce Z there?
Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. Tuesday. In all these 7 days of the week, the stress on the syllable is always on
The first one.
the first syllable. Okay. And like when does a T sound like a cheese? It only when there is TU. Yes, exactly. Jovin.
I'm having a doubt.
Yes, Tanya.
Thursday.
Thursday. Yes. Thursday. Because there obviously the R goes silent because a consonant sound S comes after that. So as per like Tanya, I understood what's your doubt regarding the TH sound. We'll learn it later. Okay. The TH sound. That is a very important aspect of British English. So whatever we heard today, the discussion of this video, we'll do it in the next class because it's already time. It's 12:20. Okay. So please do note down your doubts. We'll clarify. We'll discuss about it in the next class. Okay. So thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day.